President Uhuru Kenyatta's two-day visit to Belgium will kick off tomorrow with him delivering his keynote address at the European Union at the 10th cycle of development days and a closed-door meeting with the UN Secretary-General Ban Ki-moon.
I expect he'll bring to the attention of the UN Secretary-General the need for the international community to come on board, not only to bridge the funding gap but also to increase, because there is need to stabilize Somalia a lot more faster than we are currently doing, so that that country can come back to the international fold.
Kenya's decision to close down the Dadaab camp has not gone down well with the international human rights groups. The European Union is, however, yet to make its opinions on the closure of the world's largest refugee camp known, but Kenya hopes for a slice of the 203 billion shillings the EU has set aside for Africa to contain immigrants seeking greener pastures.
We are waiting now to see whether that channeled support will come, but we have already put our coin in the basket. The government has already dedicated a large amount of money for that process in terms of its own funding. But hosting the refugees for the period that we have done, I think we have a world record.
With Kenya's exports to Belgium accounting to 4.2 billion shillings and Belgium's imports at 10 billion shillings, Ambassador Uhuru has called on governors to take advantage of the lowered trade barriers and advised the farmers to raise the quality of their produce to stipulated European standards.
Let the counties invest in the infrastructure to help the farmers. Let them invest in the infrastructure to help the importation of, to control the importation of harmful chemicals, because these are the chemicals that are spoiling the market. And encourage and give incentives to these farmers. Encourage the setting up of SMEs and the financial intermediaries to make sure that farmers' money is not lost in between. I'll give them the euros, but I would like that euro to reach the farmer using the current exchange rate.
The EU is the destination of a third of Kenya's exports, making it the second largest market after Commerce. With agriculture accounting to less than 1% of Belgium's GDP, Ambassador Uhuru is of the opinion that Kenya stands to gain by value-adding its export. While in Belgium, the president will also visit the port of Antwerp, whose size is 20 by 30 square meters and contributes 2.2 trillion Kenya shillings into their economy. Mumbi Warui, the big question in Brussels, Belgium.